One of the things you gotta understand, my friend, is that you're supposed to fail. You're supposed to fucking fail, because failure is the stepping stone to success. It's not just cliche. You know, what is it? How did you feel about failing 1,000 times? And he said, no, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I just found 1,000 different ways that it wasn't gonna work. And that's what's happening with you. But every time he found a way that didn't work, he was adding to his journey. He was growing stronger. He learned something. He discovered something. You are discovering something about yourself, and you're exercising your character every time you get up and try something, move in the direction of something, even if you don't get the fucking thing. It's not about the thing. It's not about making the basketball team. It's not about making $1 million, and it's not about the light bulb. It's about what you learn along the way, who you become along the way. It's that fucking journey, and you're on the journey, and guess what? The journey's hard. The journey is riddled with failure, and that's why most people don't do it. Most people aren't willing to get on that journey because they're afraid to fail. You, my friend, have failed. Congratulations. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to you, because it shows that you're alive, it shows that you did something, and it shows that you're growing stronger.
I will walk away with stuff I never heard before, books I've never read before, audios I've never seen before, going to conferences that I've never gone, hanging out with people that I've never hung out with before. This is nothing, guys. This is just a dessert. Me speaking is just a dessert. This is just the beginning. I came to Australia to learn. I came to Australia to get an upgrade. And when I go back, my wife will notice a difference. My kids will know a difference. Why? I'm obsessed with improvement. Every day I'm getting better. There are those of you with phones, and every new phone that comes out, you get it. Every upgrade, you get it. Every piece of software, you get it. You are upgrading your technology, and you've not upgraded yourself. So listen to me, there are those of you who said, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be the best at this company, right? But your value system says you believe in sleep more than you believe in grinding. Your value system says you are a consumer and not a producer. You're spending more money than you're making. Why? Because you're a consumer, but you're reading all the books and you're saying everything the book is saying, but those books are not in alignment with your value. And if you're going to go to the next level, your values are going to have to change.
Once you believe you are something, you actually embody that feeling. If you were, God forbid, in a coma, and you woke up, you didn't really have a memory, and you were told that you used to be a Navy SEAL, and they want you back now when you're healthy, do you think you act differently, hold yourself differently, conduct yourself different, have a different self-concept of who you are than if you were told you were a piano instructor? Being successful in life is all about having the proper belief system in who you are. Truly believing that you are something unique, that you are something special in that field.
But you gotta be hungry. One of the requirements when you study the greats and you ask yourself, what makes the great great? The great hungry. Listen to me, I'm not talking about those who were just born from the bottom. I'm talking about people who were born at the top and who stayed on the top. How did they do it? They was hungry. Only a few teams have ever three-peated, right? It's hard to three-peat. Why? Because you gotta stay hungry after the first championship. You gotta stay hungry after the second championship. You gotta stay hungry. So let's get at it, baby.
You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your heart. You don't hate. Only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it was written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
The greats have a mentality that others don't have. The greats think differently. The greats see differently, right? The greats have a different worldview. The greats, they approach the game in a totally different way. So I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to think about what you're thinking about when your effort is low. I'm gonna say it again, baby, and I'm gonna say it slow, because if you can get this, you can get any success you want in life. You can have anything you want in life if you can get this. The next time you give a low effort, right? You give it 70% or 50% or 30%. I want you to think about what you're thinking about when your effort is low. And you're probably thinking, I got to. We talked about it before. I got to versus I get to. Listen to me. If your effort is low, you're probably not thinking about the opportunity. You're probably thinking about the obligation.
Football is about controlling that anger, harnessing that aggression into a team effort to achieve perfection. Coaches, they cut a player, they think he's not up to snuff. When they think he's hurting the team. But when you put that uniform on, that Titan uniform, you better come to work. We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection.
And so if we introduce it with the proper wiring, you're going to go straight to your target. If you're unsure about who you are, then your dreams, your goals, they will never become a reality. Everyone has mental doubts in life, internal conflicts. Even the most successful people that you look up to, but they don't live there. It's how you handle those negative thoughts in that exact moment and overwhelm them with positive action. And that comes with this utmost confidence in yourself that you can handle the situation. Trust in yourself that you are better than the moment.
Even in the midst of trials and tribulations, even in the midst of your haters, when people trying to break you and tear you down, E.T., how you stay strong is easy, baby. I keep thinking about the opportunity. Every single day, I'm thinking about the opportunity, and I'm not looking at this thing as an obligation. I'm not looking at this thing as something that I have to do, or that I'm forced to do, right? Something that somebody's making me do. Every time I wake up, I'm thinking, woo, I'm alive, baby. This is the day. I'm alive, baby. I got my life. I've got a measure of health. I got a measure of strength. Like, this is an opportunity.
You've got to decide to be relentless. You've got to decide never to give up. You've got to find some reasons within yourself that will give you the stamina when life catches you on the blind side to get back up again, to keep on calling and coming back again and again and again.
And we find ourselves doing all kinds of things and never ever have time to do those things that we need to do to work on ourselves. And then there goes a second, there goes another second, there goes another second, and we can't stop and hold time. That when you have a made-up mind, when you decide that you want to do something, I was reading something the other day, he said the power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure, this is the winner's quality. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up.
Spartans! What is your profession?
I ignored myself because they kept on saying it so much. There were times I doubted whether or not I can do what I needed to do. There's a Doug Williams in everybody here. There's greatness in you. And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. He says, I'm going to do this. I'm going to harness my will. And I'm not going to let anything stop me. You to look at someone on your right and left, shake their hands and say, I'm doing better than good and better than most. Let's do that right quick, please.
War geil.
Bei mir war so ein Mischgeil auf jeden Fall.
Also die letzten 200 waren nicht so geil, weil der Trizeps halt übelst wehgetan hat. Rechts.
Warte
Aber
noch so, warte, ich will mal so. Mach mal so eins. Boah, ich will noch zittern.
Bisschen. Ja, war geil. Ein bisschen schneller wäre auf jeden Fall gegangen. Also 2 Stunden wäre für mich auf jeden Fall drin gewesen. Und ich glaube, das muss man mal machen mit alleine und eigenem Tempo, wenn man da wirklich an die Zeit ran will. Aber so war es für mich am Anfang. Also die ersten 500 war richtig gut. Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass die 1000 fertig machen, nachdem ich die ersten 100 gemacht habe. Dann so,
ja, genauso wie ich. Ich habe bei 350, 400 gedacht, ach du Scheiße, ey.
Ich muss echt sagen, nachdem ich ab den 500 alleine vorwärts marschiert bin, war ich in so einem richtigen Tunnel, so bis 800, dachte ich mir dann so, geil, läuft.
Bei mir waren die ersten 300, das oh ja, geht. Aber dann?
Die ersten 200 gingen bei mir und dann 200 bis 500 war Kacke. Und dann nur Kacke. Hatte keinen Bock, war anstrengend, atmen nicht, alles nicht, irgendwie nicht. Und dann war ich warm. Anscheinend brauche ich 500 Burpees zum Warm werden.
Ja, du hast doch echt einen guten Flow gehabt, bei mir war nichts mit Flow. Ich hatte erst fing an das Bein zu krampfen, dann schwindelig, also Kreislauf. Und ich muss auch dabei sein, ich muss ein bisschen aufpassen, weil ich letztes Jahr zweimal im Krankenhaus lag. Ich habe so einen Perikarderguss, ich habe Wasser im Herzen. Soll jetzt keine Entschuldigung sein, aber dann macht man sich zwischendurch doch Gedanken, wenn es halt einem etwas schwindelig wird. Dann muss man das so ein bisschen abschätzen, ist das jetzt noch gesund? Und das hat damit nichts zu tun gehabt. Aber ich war halt unsicher in der Zeit. Aber auch tot, ich war auch einfach tot. Also die Schulter am Arsch zerstört, einfach alles zerstört jetzt. Du bist wieder fit, ich merke das schon, du kannst wieder...
Ja.
Wir haben vorgestern noch gesagt, ja, dann können wir vielleicht danach noch Kentaurus Strength machen.
Also er hat den auf dem Plan.
Aber der ist eigentlich morgen, heute ist Krios zweimal dran.
Also das Ding ist, er hat noch einiges auf dem Plan. Ich war ja mal wieder mit meiner Woche zum Teil fertig. Ich habe auch noch 2 Tage Restday eigentlich, weil eine Woche ist ja 7 Tage lang. Ich war ja mal wieder in Freien fertig. Und dann habe ich gesagt, mache ich mit ihm das noch nach dem Training? Also ich könnte jetzt.
Nein.
Aber er will ja nicht.
Ich könnte es auf gar keinen Fall. So ein Burpee-Jump aus der Hocke und ich hätte direkt...
Ja, das ist das Ding, ne? Meine
den
Beine...
Krampf, glaube ich, auch des Jahrhunderts.
Alles gut in meinen Beinen, alles tippitoppi, ein bisschen oberer Rücken, der war vorher schon verspannt. Und halt der Trizeps, der eine, ne?
Ey, aber eine PB!
Ja, man, richtig gut.
So, ich muss da den Text nacheditieren. Ich kann mich nicht konzentrieren und nicht richtig gucken. Und wir müssen jetzt mal hier Stopp machen, nicht, dass das sonst nach 18 Minuten
weil der hat nämlich rumgespasst und wollte es nicht speichern. Dann habe ich erstmal
aber ernsthaft,
speichern. Ja, und übrigens habe ich jetzt 20 Millionen Blasen an
der
den
sieht man auch
Füßen,
kaum.
Nee, gar nicht. Und die halbe Matte auseinandergenommen.
Oh, so.